Today we're in Buntingford on the A10, which is a main north-south through route through the county, and vehicles are being brought into the stopping site off the roundabout, where we do full checks on vehicles and occupants, and as a result of that sometimes leads to further investigations. Obviously traffic offences will be dealt with, but more importantly we will utilise powers of stop and search and our powers in relation to crime investigation to disrupt and displace that criminal activity. When a vehicle comes into the site, it will be directed into one of the bays you see behind me. It will be seen by a reception officer. All bays are staffed by a police officer and a community support officer. Details of the vehicle and the driver are taken and checks done on both of those to establish, first of all, its roadworthiness and compliance with regards to vehicle and driver documentation to be lawfully on the road. On top of that, a cursory examination is done of the vehicle for its compliance with construction and use regulations. And then as a result of the checks made, any intelligence that comes back on either the individuals within the vehicle or the vehicle itself will be further acted upon and investigated to see whether or not that vehicle is in fact engaged in any form of criminal activity. Any traffic offences that are detected will be acted upon and dealt with in accordance with force procedure, either by way of traffic offence report, or more minor construction and use offences can be subject to the vehicle defect rectification scheme, and their drivers are dealt with appropriately. In extreme cases we can use partner agencies or our colleagues from roads policing to actually prohibit vehicles from leaving the site, but that's obviously reserved for more serious offences which are a significant safety issue for members of the public and other road users. Operation Agrarian is staffed from members of the East Herts Safe and Neighbourhood team. The agencies that support Operation Agrarian are the what used to be called VOSA, Vehicle Operator Standards Agency, which is now the Driver and Vehicle Standards Agency, East Herts District Council, Trading Standards, Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs, both Hidden Economy Team and Fuel Testing Unit are all participating in the event. And we also have, as I say, the specialist skills provided by our specialist road policing team. In a day we can stop up to 400 vehicles coming through the site. That is dependent really on how much work is attributable. Sometimes the more successful the day in terms of arrests or whatever will actually reduce the number of vehicles through the site, but we can have up to 400 vehicles through the site on a day. In East Herts, Operation Agrarian is one of a number of tools that has seen significant reductions, particularly in relation to acquisitive crimes such as burglary, but thefts from sheds, outbuildings, of garden tools, chainsaws, leaf blowers, strimmers, or indeed power tools. You see on the site here large construction sites that are all over East Herts, and builders' vans, tools are particularly vulnerable. So again, we have seen reductions in that, and Operation Agrarian is one of the tools we use to disrupt that. As regards the local community, it provides a much needed safety and reassurance for them. The rural areas perhaps don't get as much visible policing as a lot of our urban counterparts are able to provide. So it enables them to know that we are out here, we do get out into rural areas. It provides that reassurance for them. I also have to thank members of the public, because, as I said, we can have up to 400 vehicles through here on a day, the vast majority of which are totally law-abiding and compliant, and we obviously try and get them through the site as much as possible. But I thank them for their patience, but as I say, Operation Agrarian is a valuable tool in our fight towards combating acquisitive crime and mobile criminality.